Welcome to Farming Aid. When the land gets rough, the weather turns wild, and the pasture gets scarce, only the strongest survive. In the vast and unpredictable landscapes of the United States, not all sheep are up to the challenge. But a select few breeds have been built tough, crafted by nature, and perfected by generations of farmers to withstand searing deserts, icy mountains, rocky hillsides, and endless plains. These aren't your average barnyard sheep. These are America's hardiest sheep breeds, battle-tested and terrain-tough. Whether you're a seasoned rancher or just starting your farming journey, you need animals that won't just survive, they'll thrive. In today's video, we're uncovering the incredible sheep breeds that laugh in the face of harsh weather, climb rugged slopes like mountain goats, and graze where others fear to tread. Get ready to meet the woolly warriors of the American farm. This is USA's hardiest sheep breeds, built for tough terrain. Let's begin our journey in the Southwest, where searing heat, sparse vegetation, and rugged terrain challenge even the most determined ranchers. In this unforgiving environment, the Navajo sheep stand out like living fossils of endurance. Descended from the first sheep brought to North America by the Spanish in the 16th century, Navajo sheep were embraced by the Navajo people and became a central part of their culture. These sheep are incredibly drought-tolerant, thanks to their lean frames and low-maintenance fleece, which resists felting and insulates without overheating. Their double-coated wool keeps them warm in winter and cool in summer, while their hooves and limbs are built for rocky, uneven ground. With a natural resistance to parasites and hoof rot, they rarely require the kind of medical intervention that other breeds do. The Navajo isn't just a sheep, it's a symbol of survival. Traveling north to the Rocky Mountain region, you'll encounter another rugged champion, the Tari. Developed in Idaho during the early 20th century by the U.S. Sheep Experiment Station, the Tari is a product of selective breeding using Rambblelet, Lincoln, and Corriedale bloodlines. What makes the Tari so well-suited to high-altitude grazing and severe winters is its dense fleece and tough frame. These sheep are large, but not bulky. They are quick on their feet, allowing them to navigate mountainous terrain with ease. The Tari's wool is fine yet durable, providing insulation against snow and wind. It's not unusual to see Taris thriving in areas where snow covers the ground for months, munching on whatever forage they can find and rarely succumbing to cold stress. They're bred for dual purpose, meat and wool, but their true value lies in their ability to withstand the elements with minimal input. In the windswept plains of the Midwest, another breed proves its worth in endurance and low maintenance. The Colombia. Originally developed in the early 20th century in Wyoming and Idaho, the Colombia sheep was one of the first breeds created in the U.S. with the goal of producing large amounts of both meat and wool under Western range conditions. These sheep are big, strong, and incredibly hardy, with a thick fleece that helps regulate temperature and a strong immune system. Colombias can handle both the heat of summer and the brutal cold of winter. They're also good foragers, often traveling long distances to find sparse grasses and shrubs in open country. Colombias are not easily deterred by tough terrain or adverse weather. Ranchers appreciate them for their independence, fast growth rates, and minimal health issues. It's no wonder that Colombia sheep are often found on the largest and most remote sheep operations in the country. Let's shift our attention to the rugged Appalachian region, where humidity, rain, and steep hillsides create a completely different set of challenges. Here, the Canadian sheep truly shine. Unlike many traditional wool breeds, the Canadian is a hair sheep, meaning it naturally sheds its coat and doesn't require shearing. Developed in Maine, the Canadian was bred specifically for hardiness, parasite resistance, and meat production. Their slick, hair-like coat is perfect for humid climates where wool breeds often suffer from heat stress or fly strike. But Canadians aren't just heat-tolerant. They're also excellent foragers, thriving in rotational grazing systems and clearing brush on uneven ground. Their hooves are sturdy and rarely overgrown, and they maintain body condition even on marginal pastures. These sheep are often favored by small-scale farmers and homesteaders because they're easy to manage, breed prolifically, and rarely get sick. With their alert disposition and athletic build, Canadians can outlast and outperform many other breeds in the eastern U.S. Meanwhile, in the arid West Texas region, the Dorper sheep has carved out a reputation for toughness and adaptability. Originally from South Africa, the Dorper was introduced to the U.S. in the late 20th century and quickly found fans among ranchers dealing with drought, heat, and low-quality forage. Dorper sheep are muscular and compact, bred specifically for meat production, and they boast one of the fastest growth rates in the sheep world. But what truly sets them apart is their ability to survive and thrive on rough terrain and poor pasture. Their short hair coat means no shearing is required, and their skin is thick enough to resist parasites and sunburn. Dorpers are known for having a strong maternal instinct, high lamb survival rates, and low input requirements. Whether raised in dry brushland or high desert plateaus, Dorper sheep keep producing when other breeds would falter. That makes them one of the most profitable and low-maintenance breeds available to tough terrain farmers. As we move to the colder, windier north, think Montana, North Dakota, and parts of Minnesota, the Rambblelet takes center stage. With French roots and American grit, the Rambblelet is one of the foundational breeds for range sheep operations across the West. These animals are bred for both fine wool and meat, but their defining trait is their endurance. Rambbelets are large, with long legs and tough hooves that help them navigate rocky ridges and expansive pastures. Their wool is incredibly dense, protecting them from frigid winds and sub-zero temperatures. Rambblelet ewes are excellent mothers, capable of raising lambs under snow-covered conditions where forage is scarce. This breed is often used to improve hardiness and fleece quality in other lines. But even as a pure breed, the Rambblelet is a survivor, quiet, durable, and dependable. In the Pacific Northwest, where rain and dense brush dominate the landscape, the Blackbelly sheep, specifically the American Blackbelly, stands out as a browser and survivalist. With origins in the Barbados Blackbelly, this breed was crossed with wild mouflon to create a more rugged and meaty sheep adapted to North American conditions. These sheep are small to medium-sized but athletic and quick. Their natural camouflage and alert instincts help them evade predators better than many docile breeds. They're extremely parasite-resistant, heat-tolerant, and able to thrive on a diet of weeds, leaves, and low-grade vegetation. Farmers in Oregon and Washington use them to clear out invasive brush and maintain pasture land. Since they don't require shearing and rarely need worming or hoof trimming, they're an ideal breed for hands-off, sustainable grazing systems. The American Blackbelly may not win awards for fleece, but when it comes to surviving in thick forests and wet fields, it's in a league of its own. Meanwhile, in the icy reaches of Alaska and northern states, Icelandic sheep have proven to be remarkably adaptable. Despite their name, these sheep have found a home among American farmers who need animals that can handle extreme cold, snow, and rugged terrain. Icelandic sheep are small, primitive, and incredibly resourceful. They have a dual-coated fleece, one soft undercoat for warmth and a longer outer coat for water resistance. This makes them perfect for crafting wool garments and also for surviving freezing temperatures. Their small size helps them conserve energy, and their hooves are perfectly designed for navigating icy slopes and rocky paths. Icelandic ewes are known for easy lambing and strong maternal instincts. These sheep are so independent that they often require little to no intervention, even during harsh winters. If you're farming off-grid or on marginal land, the Icelandic sheep is one of the few breeds that will work with nature rather than against it. Then there's the Finnish sheep, originally from Finland, but now well adapted to parts of the northern United States. Though not as bulky or muscular as some of their American counterparts, Finnish sheep are renowned for their prolific lambing ability, resilience in cold climates, and ability to graze on lower-quality pasture. They thrive in smaller flocks and are excellent additions to diversified farms that need hardy, multi-purpose animals. Finnish sheep have a fine fleece and are capable of producing 2 to 4 lambs per birth in many cases. Their alert nature and hard hooves make them well-suited to areas with fluctuating weather and rugged paddocks. The more popular among artisan farmers and breeders, the Finnish sheep's endurance, fertility, and calm temperament make them an underrated gem among hardy sheep breeds. Even the oft-overlooked Southdown breed deserves mention when discussing hardiness. Originally from England, but now deeply rooted in American pastures, Southdowns are compact, docile, and very adaptable to various climates. What makes them surprisingly rugged is their low maintenance needs and ability to maintain weight on limited forage. Southdowns are often used in rotational grazing systems, and they're naturally thrifty, meaning they convert forage into body mass efficiently. While they may not handle extreme desert conditions like the Dorper or steep hills like the Katahdin, they are incredibly resilient in moderate yet unpredictable environments. From the dry deserts of Arizona to the snowy fields of Montana, from steep Appalachian foothills to the breezy plains of Kansas, the U.S. is a tapestry of challenging environments. And yet, across this vast and diverse landscape, sheep continue to thrive, not by being delicate or dependent, but by being tough, resourceful, and genetically gifted. The breeds we've discussed, each with their own origin story, strengths, and unique traits, represent the very essence of what it means to be hardy. They don't just survive in tough terrain, they dominate it. As more farmers face the realities of climate change, land degradation, and rising input costs, hardy sheep breeds are no longer a niche interest. They're becoming a necessity. Whether you're just starting your homestead or running a large-scale sheep operation, choosing the right breed can mean the difference between failure and long-term success. So, if your farm is located on rocky hillsides, dry grasslands, or snow-covered pastures, consider investing in one of America's toughest sheep breeds. These animals won't just live through the challenges, they'll rise above them. From the scorched deserts of the Southwest to the snow-covered fields of the North, these sheep breeds have proven that toughness isn't just a trait, it's a way of life. They don't need pampering, fancy feed, or constant care. What they need is open space, rugged land, and a chance to do what they do best: survive, thrive, and produce. Whether you're farming in the mountains, the brush, the plains, or anywhere in between, choosing the right hardy breed can make all the difference between struggle and success. These sheep aren't just livestock. They're your partners in building a sustainable, low-maintenance, and profitable operation. So if you're ready to raise animals that can handle whatever Mother Nature throws their way, look no further than America's toughest sheep. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more livestock tips, breed breakdowns, and farming insights. Until next time, stay strong, stay smart, and keep farming tough.